What's up, everybody? My name is Keith, and this is
Kelsey, and we're with Meats to You. But before we started with Meats to You, I was actually a challenge coordinator and also a trainer at the camp. So I'm very familiar with what it's like to be on the challenge, all the rules, and the challenges that comes with being on it.
I myself was a director at a camp in Florida for part of 2016 and 17, so I too as well know completely what the challenge entails and all the rules and regulations that you guys have.
One of the things we want to do is really break down each week what your challenges are and what you're facing and how we can help with Meats to You. Meats to You is actually brought in by the camp.
Meats to You was brought in by the camp probably about 4 years ago, exclusively to help you guys with meal prep. We're not a meal prep company, but we do help with meal prep.
Meal prep is actually one of the things that we feel is underestimated. That's going to be one of the things that overwhelms you during the first week of the challenge. Because I was a challenger and Keith also as a director helped with challengers, we understand the first week it's going to be extremely overwhelming, trying to plan all your workouts, trying to get to bed at a decent time, plan out your week, and also just the pure wrapping your head around what meal prep is going to take.
Just trying to focus on not even being sore your first week. I think most people feel like the workout is the most important thing. 70 to 80% of your results are going to come from nutrition. And the most underestimated time-taking thing that we've noticed, challenge after challenge after challenge. So that's why we're doing this in week one is meal prep. The time that it takes. If you ask the average person that's been meal prepping for years already how long their process takes, and this is somebody that's doing it twice a week, week in and week out, the average response is probably 2 to 4 hours. So if you're a brand new challenger and you are starting from ground zero and you don't even have a process, it's probably going to take you somewhere closer to 4 hours. So I don't think that's a time investment that most people considered when they started a challenge. Was you need 3 to 4 hours on Sunday and 3 to 4 hours on Wednesday. Twice a week you need to prepare your food in order to be ready. Because if you're not ready, you can't stay FTDI, you can't stay on the program, you're not putting yourself in the best position to lose your 20 pounds or to get your 5% body fat off.
Exactly, because if you, right off the bat, if you don't meal prep, being successful is going to be hard. It's going to be extremely difficult for a few reasons. One of them being if you're not prepared with your meals, every Monday morning, when you go step on that scale for your weigh-in, if you're not prepared with those meals in your fridge, you're going to end up cheating on your diet because you do not have the food available and you're out and about. Or two, you just don't have any food available to you and there's temptation around you. You're going to go to work, there's going to be temptation. You're going to go to friends' houses, and if you don't have that meal prep ready for you, you're setting yourself up for failure.
So like I said, again, we're going through what we see challenge after challenge after challenge is one of the biggest problems on week one. And week one, like Kelsey said, if you're not prepared and you leave Monday morning and you're out the door and you're going to try to make it happen, you're going to be somebody that's on the message board going, what can I get from Starbucks that's FTDI? What can I get from Chipotle that's FTDI? What can I get from this place that's FTDI? Nothing. The only place you can get something that's FTDI and be sure is if you make it. That is 100% the best way if you're going to complete this challenge successfully, is to make sure you're in control of your meals and you know what you're putting into it, what the portion size is, how it's cooked, what it's cooked with, and all of those things put together. That's how you're going to make sure you stay FTDI. That's how you're going to get through this thing successfully.
So with one of the pain points being your first week is time. How long it's going to take to do your meal prep, from even shopping for your ingredients to cooking them and assembling them. We thought, which is one of our favorite packs, Keith's favorite pack.
Easily, hands down. I've been meal prepping for close to 30 years. So with the pre-cooked pack, this is hands down a time saver. Like I said, I've been doing this for close to 30 years. I have my process down and it still takes a couple hours. So part of that process is going and shopping and getting the food, bringing it back, cutting it up and preparing it, seasoning it the way you want it, actually cooking the food, cooking or baking it, then taking it out, portioning it out into your size portions that you're going to eat, and then clean up.
Yep.
Nobody likes a dirty kitchen, right?
Nope.
Some dudes do. Some dudes can roll with it, but nobody likes a dirty kitchen. So we're gonna try to show you guys how to eliminate and really just skip a huge part of the time process. And we're gonna do that, number one, with showing you what's in the pre-cooked pack.
Yeah, so we have a lot of different items from each stew that you can use on your challenge. We're gonna start off this week with the pre-cooked pack. So the pre-cooked pack, this is readily available in your freezers if you have a freezer at your camp, or you can order online. Or if you have one of the reps available during your challenge, you can also get it from them. So the pre-cooked pack comes in a box. It's gonna have some instructions, and also if you need to contact us, how to get a hold of us if you have any questions. So the first item in here, this is Keith's favorite, so I'll let him talk about it.
This is the homestyle meatloaf.
Not your mom's meatloaf.
Not your mom's meatloaf. Everything, remember, everything comes frozen. You only have to pull out what you want to use. So the meatloaf is my favorite because it has the most neutral and versatile flavor. So each one of these is a pound. So you don't have to use both. You can cut it in half, use 1 pound. All you have to do is defrost it, cut it into your portion size, and then pair it up with a carbohydrate or a veggie of your choice. Mm-hmm. I personally love this because, again, it doesn't have an overbearing flavor to it, so you can put your own hot sauce on it if you want red sauce, if you want green sauce, if you use Frank's buffalo sauce, if you like the Bragg's amino, however you want to flavor that, you can.
Yeah, it's got a pretty neutral flavor, so you can kind of pair it up with breakfast, or if you want to have it with your last meal of the day. You know, I'm not gonna lie, when I heard we were doing meatloaf, I was like, cool story, bro. I mean, you know, I just have never, but to actually have something that's pre-cooked and so versatile. And again, this is FTDI, which means follow the damn instructions. It's approved for the challenge. So meatloaf, this is made out of, you know, lean.
It's 100% chicken.
Yeah.
Just meatloaf flavor.
Yes, exactly.
Style.
So the next one is my favorite in the pre-cooked pack. It is our buffalo chicken meatballs. So these are, you know, if you like buffalo flavor, you know, this is 100% FTDI again. I have a little meal that I put together to show you guys later.
This is probably the most favorite item out of this pack.
Yep.
Probably 7 out of 10 people, this was their favorite. This is their favorite thing.
And then next is the Italian meatballs. So this is a pound of Italian meatballs. I mean, who thought you would be eating meatballs, Italian meatballs, buffalo meatballs on the challenge? When I was a challenger, we did not have anything like this years ago. And then the last one, this is something I would just keep in the freezer when I'm in a pinch. These are fully cooked, pre-seasoned chicken breasts. So you just have to quick defrost them, and you're already done. Weigh it out, and that's with your meal prep stuff.
So you guys know, this box itself breaks down into 21 individual 4-ounce portions. So that's 21 servings of protein for a female challenger, right? If you're a guy or if you're on a hard body challenge, you're gonna eat 6-ounce portions, so you're probably gonna get more like 15, 16, 17. But you can be sure, all you have to do, this will give you at least 21 servings if you're a female challenger eating 4-ounce portions. It's not gonna lose any volume if you cook it or if you heat it up because it's already cooked. Okay, so that's something that you can count on.
Yeah, in this box, you know, I eat pre-cooked. We eat pre-cooked for breakfast. We eat it for our last meal of the day. And then if you did not buy any of the protein powders at your nutritional seminar and you just want to have a protein portion instead of a protein powder, you can choose any one of these 4-ounce portion if you're a female challenger, 6-ounce portion if you're a male, and you can go ahead and eat these instead. The first week, a lot of challengers might feel like it's too much food, but by week 2, you're gonna be starving, and sometimes you just want a little bit more than just your protein powder. So we actually have some meals that are prepared for you that Keith is gonna break down and just give you some ideas on how to use our pre-cooked pack. We'd love if you comment and share some of your ideas that you've used for our pre-cooked pack. And we'll continue to share on our Facebook pages more ideas on how we utilize the pre-cooked pack. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go over some examples of the meals that I put together, and then Keith is gonna show you how to man prep. What's man prepping?
Man prepping is when you tell your wife or your girlfriend or your old lady that you need food made and she's got other stuff to do and she's been meal prepping for you and you want to act like it's not a big deal. No problem, babe. I got it covered. I'm gonna do this on my own. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I watched a video from this dude Keith. He showed me how to man prep. Go ahead, do your thing.
This is his favorite thing to make when it's his turn to meal prep. Okay, guys. So we have 3 examples on how to use the pre-cooked pack. So the first one, you know, every meal that you have to have needs a protein, a carb, and a vegetable in order to be FTDI. So protein source is our meatloaf, the FTDI meat stew meatloaf from our pre-cooked pack. Carb is brown rice, and then the vegetable is riced broccoli. So that is broccoli that has been chopped up into rice-like texture. It's just a vegetable. And then we top it off with Frank's hot sauce, which is 100% FTDI. That's one example. Another example is our FTDI buffalo meatballs, which has been put together on a bed of spinach and then some brown rice. So if you notice the spinach, obviously it's not cooked. So what I like to do is just do raw spinach on the bottom. And when you actually reheat this meal prep, it's gonna go ahead and cook your vegetables for you, so you don't have to worry about it. If you wanna go ahead and saute your spinach and your brown rice, you can, but we're just trying to make this quick, easy, and simple. And the last meal, so this just has spiralized zucchini, and it also has our Italian meatball. If you are hungry between meals, this is a great protein option. If you'd like to make it a complete meal, you have to add a carb like brown rice, quinoa, or any of those other FTDI carbs. So as you can tell, Keith did a great job putting these, and I'm just joking.
I didn't put those together.
So
as you guys can see, that's what it looks like when you let your girl prep. It's very pretty. I'm not saying I can't make a pretty meal prep. I'm just not going to do that. Okay, so this is Man Prep 101. My favorite, hands down, easily is the meatloaf. So I just take the meatloaf I cut it into little slices like this. So usually, like if I've done this enough times, each one of these slices is going to be about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces as you get a little bit smaller. What I'll usually do is take this last piece and then cut it into like little pieces so that if it doesn't make exactly your portion, so say I'm eating 6-ounce portions. So I'm gonna take my veggie, best thing that ever happened, riced broccoli. I swear there was a point where I ate so much broccoli I actually boycotted vegetables anymore. I'm not 7, you can't tell me what to do. I don't have to eat my veggies. It wasn't pretty. Then somebody told me there was riced broccoli. Boom, I'm back on the broccoli train. If you guys don't use this, find it and use it. It's unbelievably convenient for lots of things. I mean, this stuff, you can just throw it in the pan with anything that you're warming up, okay? So, unlimited amount of veggies right there.
He put the broccoli on the scale and he zeroed it out with a meal prep container. So right now your meal prep is at 0, right?
Correct. Yeah. So I'm not gonna weigh the broccoli. So I'm gonna take a couple slices of the meatloaf first. So there's one. Like I said, they're all between. Look at that. All between 1 and 3. So next one is probably not gonna be 6 ounces. So I'm just gonna slice off a little finger.
Oh.
I know. I'm making this look easy. It really is though. Okay. So then I'll take this right here. If I'm gonna zero this back out, I'm gonna have 4 ounces of carbs. And so you guys know, this is literally how I eat. So this could be close to like how a hard body challenger eats. I'm gonna take 4 ounces of carbs. This is brown rice. So I'm just going to pile on some brown rice.
Babe.
This is not 4 ounces. You made me 3 ounces. What the hell is this?
Challengers eat 3 ounces.
Oh my God. All right. Well, this is 3 ounces. If you're a challenger.
Men eat 3, women eat 2 ounces of carbs.
I eat 4. Okay?
Yeah.
Super masculine. This is
chill, bro. Chill.
So this is also one of my favorites right here. Is the Frank's wing sauce. This thing's 100% FTDI. So all I do with that after is I'll just sauce boss it up right there. Boom. Put a cover on that thing. Does it look like Kelsey's? No. But did I do it myself?
What do you guys think? It looks pretty good.
Yeah, whatever. But did I do it myself? And do I need your help? I mean, that's like a whole nother video. But I just meal prepped.
Yes, good job.
So again, that's Man Prep 101. You guys, favorite dish, hands down.
All right, well, thanks for making it look easy.
If he can do it, y'all
Anybody can do it.
Exactly.
Anybody. Seriously.